Behind me is one of the most major car events in the Brisbane car events calendar, the Growl Racing Performance Pulse Expo, and it's going to be huge. Last year's one was massive, so no doubt that this one is going to be even bigger. So super keen to rip into it. So without further ado, let's go check out some sick cars. All right, first car you see is this canary yellow VL Turbo.
A canary yellow VL Turbo.
And as you can see, it's been converted to sort of like a police car, but with Simmons. So that's a pretty cool mix of two worlds. Even the details in the aerials are pretty cool. And it's got some police stuff in there too, like the police hat. But yeah, that is really cool. The first kind of display we're at is the Tokyo Underground. So this is all JDM and stuff. And straight away you see these Fast and Furious cars. This one's the Eclipse from the first movie. And this one is such a close replica of the car from the actual film. Obviously it's an Eclipse, so it's from the States, so you can see that it is left-hand drive in there. It's just a really well done replica. There are a lot of people here. Can hardly move. And you can see here they've got a NOS bottle pillow in there. And the fun fact about these cars, these are only sold in America, so they only come in left-hand drive. So there you go, I didn't know that. All right, next up we have the Fast and Furious Tiger Top Supra. Again, a really close, accurate replica of the actual film car. But even the livery on this is pretty much film accurate. All the brands on the side too. And the fact that this is a T-top Supra as well just completes the look. And you see on the rego stickers here it says F&F, Fast and Furious. That's pretty cool. Cool little touch there. And then right next to it is Jesse's Jetta.
Too soon, Junior.
Again, really cool replica, like really good replica. Again, the decals, it's got a cool Audi steering wheel in there. Really awesome. I just love Fast and Furious replicas, especially if they're done to the quality of these. Like, just have a look, man. This is really cool. Now let's actually get in here. This is going to be a mission. Okay, we're in. Let's get to work. Here we started off in Sylvia Lane, and as you can see here, we're starting off with an RB26 swapped S15 Sylvia here, Godzilla. This car we've seen quite a bit now. The last time we saw it was at Unmarked in December last year. Really, really clean build. And just everything about it is so nice. Like the aero on it, the wheels, the fitment, and just how clean the engine is, and everything about it is just pristine. Really beautiful car. So yeah, Silvia's on both sides here and back here on the other side too. We have this Super Mint S13. This was unmarked as well. It just very, very clean. If you come up and have a look at the engine here, just everything's glistening, man, shiny. You might have caught in the corner of your eye an 86 with scissor doors, so let's go check this out. So it's not something you see every day, an 86 with scissor doors, but let's check it out, man. One of the first things you see when in the interior is all the white, which I think is a nice touch. Gives the interior that panda look, but also that steering wheel, the top's missing from it. I guess airplane style, like what are the airplane steering wheels called? I don't know, someone enlighten me. I don't know too much about planes, but and these wheels are really sick too. Like, love the riding on it on there, and just the overall design of it is really, really cool. And this wing too, that kind of sticks out over the car here on the edges. It's actually a very impressive build. I really like it. And what I've just noticed too is the diamond stitching in the door cards. That is another really cool touch. But yeah, let's just have another look at the steering wheel a bit closer. It's full, missing the top. I've never seen that in a car before. Got another 86 parked next to it as well. This one's been widened a little bit, so these wheels, look at how deep dish these wheels are, these Meisters. That is a wicked car. And don't forget the huge wang on this too, massive. You could have like a 3-course meal on this wing, it's that big. Entree, main, dessert kind of thing. That's dope, man. But again, this person's gone with the diamond stitching interior as well, just like the other one. Now here we have stumbled across this beautiful 1970 Datsun 260Z resto mod, and let's just have a look at how insane this car is. You got this carbon fiber everywhere. You got the themed fire extinguisher in there. Like, this thing is so clean and so nicely resto modded. Like, look at these wheels here with the Z center lock. Really nice touch. And of course, the bankrupt spec steering wheel with all the buttons and gauges in the middle. Like, look at the gauge cluster in the middle. Like, that is really cool. And the seats too, they look like, I don't know, like a jacket with all the button looking stuff in there. That's so cool. Diamond stitching on the door card here with the strap to pull the door back in. This thing is seriously impressive. And as we come to the front of the car here, we can see an RB30 engine in there with the braces. Everything so clean in here. Look at the oil cap on that too. And just, again, carbon fiber everywhere, black and gold, just like bankrupt spec. It's a real delight to see. You can see the air setup right at the front of the car here too for the air suspension. Come across to the front here and you can see that this part of the headlight has completely been removed, and it's just these headlights here, giving that really modern look and giving that really nice resto mod feel on an old car that's been made modern. Here we have an A70 Supra, so Mark III Supra, T-top. Don't see too many of these around, but these are really cool. I love these Supras. As you can see, it's got the underglow, and this is a twin turbo model. Really nice. The interior looks completely original, actually, except for the screen in there. Our good friend Liam's 180SX here. Finished off, resprayed in Nardo Grey. And we did a Bankrupt Reviews episode on this car, which you can check out on our channel right here. But man, this was a pleasure to film this car. This thing was broken a few weeks ago, so glad to see it back out here. Good to see that Liam's pulled this thing out from the dead and made it today. Such a clean car. And if you want to know more about it, we have a video on this exact car. Now we have this sick chaser here. I don't think I've seen this one before. Love the front bumper on it. And if you know me, you know I like chasers. They're a really cool car. But have a look at the roof on this car too. It's got all these leaves and flowers and stuff on it. It's interesting, and I like it. You know, you don't see that on many cars at all. Sick. And then here we have this really old school Evo, and have a look at the engine in there too. Just really clean show car spec. Like, that's crazy. And you don't see many of these this generation Evo as well. You realize there's no headlight in there because that is all coming in for air. So when you see a car missing a headlight, you're most likely going to get chopped. Just facts, man. Now here's a car that looks really quick and really shiny. Like, this thing, if the sun hits that, you're getting blinded, because look at how shiny that is. It's all a giant mirror in here. Wow. And I love how the purple works with the silver, the chrome, the black. It just ties in really well. It's on these nice BBS wheels here. The owner's just jumped in to plug something in. I mean, it's got a laptop, so a few clickety-clackities on the laptop. And this thing's gaffing ya.
Elevate keyboard!
No doubt. This is crazy. Like, the interior also looks mostly standard until you see that massive shifter in the middle there. Crazy. If we come to the other side, we'll see a nice digital dash neatly packed into there. Got a Motec digital dash right in there, so yeah, it's not here to play around, that's for sure. Got this sick ute here, a little Dado ute with a rotary in it, with a decent sized turbo in here too. But these cars make the perfect platform for rotary engines, because the rotaries, they're such a small motor, you can fit them in such tiny cars. So cars with an engine bay this size can easily fit, you know, a rotary in there with heaps of room to spare, and the car will end up sounding sick and be really quick because of its lightweight construction as well. One of the coolest utility vehicles you can get. But speaking of utes, we have something completely different right here. This Holden Rodeo here that's been completely turned into something else. Just super bagged, super low to the ground, and the entire bed has been transformed into this huge air system here. You can see the tanks, the air lines and everything. You can see the air cup suspension there too. You can see everything. It's almost like just its skeleton, basically. The diff as well, just exposed. This thing is, yeah, crazy. Like, even the detail in the interior, you got green stitching, green seats with diamond stitching, and everything is custom in this car, from the steering wheel to the gauge cluster to every button and knob. It's got that Hulk smash theme all throughout the car. Yeah, and not only is it a show car too, but if you have a look in here, it's had an entire engine swap in here too. How's this for a Mark III Supra? Holy crap. The body kit on this car is insane. Like, you start off with the front bumper here, and that, man, I don't think I've ever seen anything like it on a Supra of this generation too. but the whole kit just flows so nicely. It's on these sick BBS wheels which complement the car really nicely. The side skirts, but what stands out to me, and probably to most people as well, is that wing. And it just fits with the entire kit. It gives off this really nice retro vibe from this car's era. And the way this car sits and everything about it, perfection. This might be one of the best Mark III Supras I've ever seen. It's cool. It's so cool, man. And we got this really cool MX-5 here. All the chrome along here, and the paint color on this is really nice. Actually, I actually really like it, and it looks like it's got a tan soft top as well, which will complement the exterior color quite nicely. And the body kit on this is pretty cool too. You got a nice front bumper here. It makes the car look more aggressive, as well as the side skirts to go along with it. Makes a cute little car look a bit more aggressive. Here we have an Evo 5. One of the first things you see is this freaking screamer pipe here. How awesome is that? Wow. Love the sort of bronze look to it as well in the engine here. Goes really well with the black, but damn, that is awesome. Actually completely matches the wheel color too. That is pretty sick. And this car obviously has got a lot going on in the interior here. You've got a Haltech dash on display, and that shifter in the middle just looks crazy. But what I find interesting on this car is it seems to be all black, like an all black theme, but then you come to the wing here, and for whatever reason, this part is white. Nothing else on the car is white except for this. So I wonder if there's a specific reason behind that as to why it is. Yeah, it's a bit interesting. But a really cool drag bike here. Holy crap. It's even got an LED sign here that says things. But dang, like, look at how stretched this bike is too. If you look at that bike there, and then if you come back to this bike here, look at how much longer this bike is. So that's built for just straight line speed and to just destroy anything at the drag strip. I just love how ridiculous it looks, from, you know, the lightning design on it to all the stickers and stuff, and just the wheel color and everything, the LED lights everywhere. It's a seriously impressive bike. You can only imagine the sound this makes too. It would be crazy. So this is our good friend Kairash's Yamaha R7 here with Red Bull livery and all these little stickers down here. I love the panda effect on this bike too. It doesn't have a billion colors like the other bike that we just saw, but this is quite subtle. Shout out to my buddy. Here we have come across a SIL 80. Now, a SIL 80, for those who don't know, is a combination of a Nissan 180SX and an S13 Silvia. So as you can see here, the front is a 180SX. Not sure why it's got a Z on the front there. The color on this is absolutely stunning too. Really, really love the color. But as we progress to the back of the car, you might think, hang on a second, this rear is not a 180SX rear. It's an S13 Silvia rear. Hence the name SIL 80, combination of the Silvia and the 180SX. So the rear of the car is completely different. That's what these cars are called. And this is, yeah, really cool to see these about, but especially in this color. This color is mad. Really cool example. This really clean Mazda 808. And from the outside, you can see it's got the white walls as well. And it just looks like a standard family car in Japan from like the 70s or whatever. Really nice. And then you come to the engine here and you just see this mad rotary in there. Like, that is so cool. You can see the individual throttle bodies here, the ITBs. I love how this is a Dorito shape too. A wolf in sheep's clothing for sure. That is really clean. The interior is nicely upholstered as well. And just mostly original looking, just with a modern twist. An R32 GTR in a pretty interesting color combo. So it's almost like a Bayside blue exterior color, but then if you have a look into the engine here, the engine is purple. So yeah, interesting color combo nonetheless, but definitely eye-catching, definitely stands out and really, really clean. Again, the quality of this is really nice. I love this blue though. How awesome is that? Really similar to the Bayside blue that you see on the R34 GTRs, and the wheels are so nice too. The bronze just works really well with this color. You got little carbon bits everywhere, like the aero mirrors here, and the carbon lip on the boot back here too. But man, I have not seen this GTR before actually. This is a really, really clean example. Very nice car. Well, that was really rude. Anyway, this is a midnight purple R34 GTR, and this thing is really sick. I've seen this car, I think, at JDM Cars and Coffee before. Really nice build on this one. I love midnight purple. Like in some shades it's black, some shades it's purple, some shades it's gold. Like really impressive color. And in some shades it's green. But yeah, this thing is absolutely mad. We were lucky enough to have the opportunity to check out a genuine R34 V-Spec 2 NER in Millennium Jade. So we have a video on that on our channel, which you can check out right here. But moving on, we have another white R32, and over there we have an R33. So this is a super clean R33 GTR here. And I really like the gold badge here. This, I believe this car was at unmarked as well, but you got the nice Nismo stuff on and the amount of carbon on that front lip is crazy. On the side skirts as well, so much carbon everywhere. It just sits really nice too. I like the combination of the sort of matte bronze with the sort of shiny lip as well. It goes really well together. Cool car. Gengar Supra. And this thing it's just a standout piece. Like you look at it and go, man, it's purple. But the purple with the bronze wheels go really nicely together. And again, on bags, really nice, tidy car. And we actually have a shoot planned with this car later this year, so stay tuned. And if you do want to see more of this car, subscribe to our channel right now, because we've got a lot of cool stuff coming in 2026. Just the amount of forged carbon on this car is insane too. You got forged carbon, all of that forged carbon.
Carbon fiber.
Like that's insane. Not to mention the mirror caps that you saw earlier too, forged carbon. There's just a lot going on. And more forged carbon in the interior here, as you can see on the steering wheel. Really cool S14 here in this really nice purple color as well. Kind of going with the purple theme a little bit here. That is clean. Sick wide body S15 here. It's very interesting. It's in satin white color, and it's just got these like bolt-on flares too. What's the most interesting about this car is that it starts off as an S15 at the front, but as you come along the back here, you start to go, hang on, that's not an S15. And you keep coming along, and bam, all of a sudden it's an S14. We have an S14 Silvia with an S15 front, or an S15 Silvia with an S14 rear. Whichever way you want to go about it, it's a mashup of two cars, a bit like the C80 that we saw. I don't know, you could call this the 16 Sylvia or the S14.5. That's cool. That's really cool. And then we've got another Saturn work of art next to this as well. It's freaking Evo. This wing is really, really high. That is a crazy build. And you got these wicked bolt-on flares as well. Huge. And this is like a full like time attack spec car, just about. It's got a full roll cage in the back there too. And the interior's race spec mostly. But have a look at the aero at the front of this car too. You can tell it's really not here to mess around. Insane amount of aero. You got the screamer pipes coming out through here too. Boom, straight up. The amount of aero on the front here too. You got the mad cannons here and the front splitter. Very, very cool car. Wow. This is GOAT R34, and this is a R34 sedan, so meaning it's got the 4 doors. It's in this really nice cherry red, dark red color. A very nice car. Like, you've got the light up boost gauges in the middle there, which is a really cool touch. And then you come to the front here and you just go, holy crap, that's an RB with a big turbo. But yeah, this thing's pretty wicked, and it would be very, very fast too. It's got the cool changing color LEDs in there too. So it's in evil mode right now. Really nice, impressive car. S14 Zenki. So it's got the Zenki front end, which is a little different to the Corky. So Zenki means first iteration, or like pre-facelift if you will, and then the Corky is the facelift. So this is the pre-facelift Zenki. Just have a look at how clean this this whole engine bay and engine setup is. You got a bronze turbo and just this gorgeous gleaming RB25 in here. Absolutely insane. And the wheels are really nice too. These SSRs, absolutely gorgeous. But everything about this car is pretty much pristine. Like, it is insanely clean. I literally don't think I've seen a cleaner Zenki before. Not to mention how clean the fitment is on this thing. This right here is just perfect fitment. That is perfection right there.
Yeah, boy.
This thing is gorgeous. Wow. Bag Supra here. And it's got a nice front bumper on it too. This is the owner here, Big Bear. This is his Supra. I think he's got a pretty sick ride. Look at the size of the turb ski in this EG Civic here. Look, that is insane. This thing, for the size and weight of this car, with this power plant, it would rip. It would absolutely rip. The whole front quarter panel here is in carbon fiber, and this would just be the ultimate car to just do pulls in. This would gap a lot of things here. That is crazy. This is a Nissan Laurel behind me here. The paint on that, it's got these multicolored flakes in this black paint here, so the whole car gives off this rainbow illusion. Well, not really an illusion, just rainbowy. Look at this absolute demon of an S13 here. Obviously got the black and red going on here. Black exterior with the red engine bay here, but it's not any old basic red either. It's like a metallic red too, so it's got the sparkles in it. And you got sort of the patterning on the engine here too, which is really cool. Have a look at the aero on this too. Just the aero, the car's been widened. Thing is wicked, man. Like, you got the 6 side skirts as well, nice wheels, and not to mention that ginormous wing on the back, which looks like something straight out of hell. Like, you got the cool blades at the back there, and the interior is really cool too. Even the interior is glittering too, which is pretty cool. This thing's nuts, man. Holy crap, I can't get over that wing though. This is crazy. This mad drift car here. And look at how just the tire just sticks out here. The guard just kind of stops here. You can see the tire. You need the steering to clear when you're drifting, so that's what that's for. But this is a wicked looking car. It's just, the colors on this are insane. And it starts off yellow at one end and then becomes green on the other end. It's got actual Japanese number plates on it too. This is a wicked drift car. Wow. All right, so we've just about finished at Tokyo Underground. Time to move on to the next spot. So we have made it upstairs now, and there's a whole bunch of stuff to check out here. Starting off, we have these junior Top Fuel dragster cars. That is really cool. Little kiddly-wink ones. So if you want to get started into Top Fuel drag racing early, this is where you go. Have a look at this Commodore here. But then you got this inside, which is... Yeah, we've got another crossover theme of muscle car and police car. But this one looks more, I guess, mostly more standard on the outside than the VL that we saw with the wheels and everything. But then the interior is full basic race switches and everything in there. There's not much going on in there. Seats have been stripped out from the rear too, exposing just the roll cage. This car is made to look like the Queensland, I think this is Highway Patrol. Kind of looks like the New South Wales Highway Patrol livery as well. Sick orange Ford Escort here with, I think, a 2J in here too. Man, how they managed to cram an engine that size. Look at the turbo on that too. But cramming that size engine in such a small car, like the engine just extends beyond the firewall here. Crazy stuff. This is GTR Fry Rice. Shout out to our friend Fry Rice. As you can tell, quite a bit of work's been done to this car already. Just a lot of boost logic stuff going on there too. But if you take a look at these chunky drag tires and these wheels too, they're really, really cool. And like on the rear too, even chunkier on the rear. Look at the thickness of these tires. Big Mickey Thompsons. This thing would grip up so well at the drag strip. This thing would go nuts. It's got the bolt-on flares too. Hopefully we'll get to showcase this car on our channel soon. This sick red R32 here. Basically daring anyone to race it with this number plate, I dare ya. But again, it's missing the headlight for the air intake here, feeding straight into that humongous turbo. That is nuts, man. And the red is just a huge standout. Again, it's got these super chunky drag tires on it. And the interior as well has been drag spec'd pretty much. Very basic in there. This is the cool 000 Nissan 300 SX. Cool 000 when you see this thing, because what the hell is going on here? It's all sticking out the bonnet. This thing is a super aggressive looking car here. You got the screamer pipe coming out here too. And another one. And another massive one here. Like, whoever built this thing was just on crack. Like, that is Definitely one of the most insane drag cars that I've ever seen. You got this insane drag car here too. And this is, I think, a Camaro, or what's supposed to look like a Camaro. But the interior is basically non-existent in this car. You got the nitrous bottle here. You can see the entire gearbox is exposed there. And the steering wheel is brought right up back towards the rear of the car. So you got all this space at the front, which is just, it's insane. Drag cars are just a different level of car. It's barely a car anymore. Just have a look at these exhaust pipes down here too, like connected to that over here. So I love the name on it too, the Spoilt Brat. That is crazy. And that's the bonnet over there, so that comes onto the whole front of the car. And yes, it is a Camaro. Similar kind of thing going on here. So this one is a Mustang. As you can see here, that's the bonnet. It's got the Mustang headlights. So this one's carrying 2 fire extinguishers. You'll need it in this kind of car. So we've entered Sex Spec Alley, and to kick things off, this is Mr. CRX, this famous Sex Spec Del Sol here. This car was pretty big back in the day, back when Sex Spec was at its peak. So it's really cool that this car is still around today. I've seen this at a couple of car shows now. The interior is, as you can see, it's all red, red felt. The tiger on the back is pretty cool too, but you got flames everywhere and these super big chrome wheels. The boost gauges on the outside, on the bonnet there, a really cool touch. For some reason this is in the Sex Spec Alley, but really cool nonetheless. This is the hectic Camaro. It is quite hectic. Twin turbo, a turbo on each side, exposed as well, but also just super clean. Like, this thing is so minimalist. Nice red interior as well. Yeah, really nice retro mod interior. It looks like it's been stretched out a little too. So it looks like the whole car, the whole interior has been extended. So the rear seats have been deleted and the cabin itself has been stretched out. So it looks really long in there. So this is an R36 Passat wagon with a 6 sound system. Man, pumping out the tunes. We've got this really hectic Evo here. This is, wow, Sex Spec Evo, hell yeah. And look at the wheels too. They're sort of they match the car color as the exterior color too. So this whole thing is just red. And it's got a Tommy Mackinnon style livery on the side here too. I don't know if this is an actual Tommy Mackinnon edition. It says it on the seats there. But yeah, I think the owner of this car really likes red. Just a hunch though. And then coming this way too, we have a hectic pink S14. And have a look at the size of these Simmons here. I'd say they're about 22s or something like that. Absolutely ridiculously big. But that's what Sex Spec is. It's ridiculous. Every car is just extremely ridiculous, and that's what I love about it. But have a look at this interior here too. Diamond stitching everywhere, all one color as well. And you'll find with a lot of Sex Spec cars that the interior is just one color. They stick to one color, the whole thing. But moving on, we have Sex Spec Civic on these huge chromies here, and I really like the light blue color on this too. But again, if you have a look in the interior there, it's just mostly red. what makes a Sex Spec car too is the material used in the interior as well. So you'll find that it's mostly like a felt. So as you can see in there, it's a felt material, all on the seats, all on the dash, everywhere. What
Good
is...
afternoon, everyone. Could I please request Graham Reynolds to come to lower reception? That's Graham Reynolds.
Oh. All right. What the hell is going on with this Focus here?
Hocus pocus, there's pizza on your Focus.
It's like stock height, but then you got bloody scissor doors. That... I'm confused, man. What the hell is this car, bro? Wow. Yeah. It's got an RS wing, even though it's not an RS. Really interesting car. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about it. Here we have an FDRX7 here, but not your average FDRX7. Have a look at this airbrush artwork on the side here too. The detail in this is crazy. Just all these cool skulls. The whole car has obviously been widened as well, but have a look at the size of these ginormous wheels here. Again, really huge. I'd say about 22-inch wheels. And the sound system on the back here is crazy. Again, more airbrush artwork, and even extends out onto the rear of the seats here too, and in the interior. But wow, the work that would have gotten into this car would have been simply amazing.
Good afternoon, everyone. Could I please have Graham Reynolds come to lower reception? That's
Graham Reynolds.
Graham Reynolds to lower reception. Thank you.
Graham Reynolds, what are you doing, mate? Head to reception now, bro. I can't take any more of these announcements. If we can have a look in the interior here a little bit as well, as best as we can, it's really awesome. It's even got a remote in the middle, probably for the sound system. But it's crazy. And then the engine glistening. Everything on it is just super shiny. And this is a true show car. Here we have another hectic S14. And this thing has even got its own themed barriers, which is pretty sick. The color on it just pops. Just a really awesome color. I'll see if we can get to the sort of the front of this car. It's got these cool painted decals on the side here and on the roof too. This flame sort of vibe going on. And man, interesting leather seats in here too. And with that furry ass dash. But the whole bonnet has been painted this flame sort of effect as well. Not to mention those giant chrome wheels down there. Here, one of the coolest S13s I've ever seen. It's got like an old school Nissan livery style as well, but what's cool is in the boot, you've got a little track day, Hot Wheels track day here. Eventually, I will have something like this in my house, and there's nothing Kayla can do to stop me, so I'm getting a whole Hot Wheels set up. Anyway, moving on. But yeah, the color combo and the retro Nissan style livery work really nice on this car too. And if you have a look here, that is a model of that exact car somehow integrated into the setup, the interior setup here, which is really awesome. A really cool detail that I haven't seen before. And it's got a whole checkered theme going on in the engine bay too, with all these rainbow lights going on everywhere. And look at how high the bonnet goes up too, like. We have finally arrived at our good friend Hugo's CRX, which is right here. This thing is really, really hectic. Now, we have done a video on this car on our channel as well. You can watch it right here. This thing was a pleasure to film. Really, really cool car. And man, just epitome of Sex Spec CRX. You got the giant Volt crystal wheels here. And it's got quite a bit of a history, this car. It started life out in Perth, and you can see here it's been in a very popular Sex Spec magazine. All of these details you'll see in our video with this very car. So another reminder to subscribe to our channel, because we got sick cars on the channel, man. Shout out to our boy Hugo. He's also repping Bankrupt Society today with our sticker. Hell yeah. Whew. What's going on here? Look at the chain bike. How cool is this? But this here is a Mazda 929, and this is basically a Sex Spec OG car. This has been here since the peak of Sex Spec, and it's still around today. This was on the Ignition DVD series, but look at the paint on that too. And obviously it's got the Rolls-Royce door setup, so with the rear suicide doors. And this is a truly hectic Sex Spec car. Like, it's freaking awesome, man. It's so good to see Sex Spec still being represented today. Don't see much of it at all anymore, but look at the shifter in the middle there. It's a freaking gun, dude. you just have a road rage and you just pull the pistol out. Check out the interior of this HSV GTS. And the sound system is crazy. Like, you can feel the bass in your chest. It's nuts. Wow. That is a sound system. Ooh. But have a look at this. The color on this VF is gorgeous. Like this beautiful lavender color. Again, custom interior too.